What if the sky wasn't endless? What if thousands of years ago, people believed it had a ceiling? Not as a metaphor, but as a real, physical boundary above the world? And they didn't just imagine it. They wrote it down, carefully, repeatedly, in detail, on clay tablets that have survived for over 4,000 years. What those tablets reveal doesn't challenge modern science, but it does reveal something just as important: how one of the earliest civilizations in human history tried to understand the structure of reality itself. More than 4,000 years ago, in the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, a region we now call Mesopotamia, a civilization emerged that would shape the course of human history. They built some of the first cities ever known. They developed writing, cuneiform pressed into clay tablets. They created systems of mathematics, law, and governance. But alongside all of that, they were doing something else. They were observing the world, tracking patterns, recording cycles, and asking questions, not just about daily life, but about the structure of the universe itself. They weren't working with modern tools, no telescopes, no physics, but they weren't guessing randomly either. They were building a system, a structured belief framework, consistent across generations, used to explain everything they could see. And in that system, the sky was not empty space. It was a boundary. To the Sumerians, the sky was not an abstract idea. It was something real, something structured, something that separated one realm from another. In their language, heaven and earth were once united, and the sky, and the earth, joined together as one. Then came separation, and that separation changed everything. It created space. It created distance. It created the conditions for life. But here's the key detail. They did not think the sky was the top of existence. They believed it was the bottom of something else. A surface, a boundary, a ceiling for the world below, and a foundation for what existed above. The sky in their view was not the end. It was the dividing line between two layers of reality. Pause. So what existed beyond it? Ancient Mesopotamian texts describe the heavens as layered, not infinite space. Not an empty void, but multiple levels, stacked one above the other, each with its own structure, each associated with divine presence. Some accounts describe 3 layers. Others suggest more. The lowest layer was the visible sky, the one humans could observe directly. Above that, additional realms, each more distant, more abstract, and more closely tied to the divine. To describe these layers, they used materials they understood: stone, color, light, not because those materials were literally present, but because they needed a way to express something beyond direct experience. The deeper blue of lapis lazuli, associated with the divine. The solidity of stone, associated with structure and permanence. And above the visible sky, they imagined something striking: a vast celestial ocean, a body of water existing beyond the dome of the heavens. In this model, rain was not just weather. It was part of a system. Water above the sky, passing through openings, falling into the world below. To us, this sounds symbolic. But to them, it was explanatory. It answered a question: where does rain come from? And more importantly, how is the world structured? One ancient image gives us a clearer picture. It shows seated above the visible world, below him, a band of wavy lines, often interpreted as celestial waters. Below that, symbols representing the stars. This layout is not random. It reflects a structured understanding of the universe. Layers, boundaries, separation between realms. This wasn't decoration. It was a visual model, a way of mapping reality using the tools they had available. Pause. So if the sky was a boundary, what existed beyond it? Above the sky, they imagined a different domain entirely. A world of order, a world of authority, a place where the gods existed, not as distant ideas, but as active participants. They made decisions. They governed outcomes. They influenced events on Earth. though the divine council, were believed to determine the fate of humanity, the success of a harvest, the rise of a king, the outcome of a conflict. These were not seen as random events. They were part of a larger structure, decided above, experienced below. Two worlds, one above, one below, connected through belief, ritual, and meaning. Temples played a role in this connection, and the ziggurat, those massive step structures, served as elevated points between earth and sky, not to physically reach the heavens, but to symbolically approach the boundary, to stand closer to where the human world met the divine. Their universe extended downward as well. Beneath the earth, they described deep waters, the Abzu, associated with the god Enki, and below that, the underworld, a place of stillness, darkness, silence. Their universe wasn't infinite. It was structured vertically, heavens above, earth in the middle, depths below, each layer defined, each with its own role. Pause. According to their traditions, everything began in water, a formless state. No sky, no earth, only the primordial deep. Then came separation. Heaven and earth divided, creating structure and space. This idea appears across many ancient cultures, not because they shared information, but because they were asking the same question. How does order emerge from chaos? How does structure form from nothing? The Sumerians were among the first to record their answer in writing. Today we understand the sky very differently. There is no solid dome, no celestial ocean above us. These ideas were not scientific descriptions. They were frameworks, ways of interpreting the world. But what makes them significant is how systematic they were. They represent one of the earliest attempts to understand the structure of the universe. Thousands of years ago, someone stood at the top of a ziggurat and looked up. To them, the sky was not infinite. It was a boundary, a ceiling. Beyond it, something greater. Today, we know the universe extends far beyond what they imagined. And yet, we are still asking the same question. What lies beyond what we can see? They answered with belief. We answer with science. But the search has never stopped. Fade out.